500 likes for these scary ghost videos. Lauren, or as she is known, Peachback, replace the word back with the other word that holds the same meaning. Look, I can't say these things now on YouTube. Back to Lauren, the grown lady with the voice of a spoiled rich teenage girl. She was talking to her buddy, and I'm not going to call him her boyfriend because that could turn out to be false information, so let's call him whatever. I bet she also named him whatever on her phone. So this whatever dude was talking to Lauren, and from his tone, I felt like I was listening to some anonymous villain from a horror movie, to the point where I didn't even know if the sound was from the phone call or from the TV inside her house. How scary. But before the talk goes from let's be best friends forever with no physical involvement to let's cuddle till we do the thing, the door behind Lauren is shut. She was like, thank God something paranormal happened so I can get away from the phone call. She left her phone on the ground while whatever dude was still trying to continue. Show some dignity, man. So she got inside through the back door, and that door also slammed shut. Lauren has never investigated around her property, so when she finally did, what did she find? Remember that whatever dude? Yes, he was not waiting for her there to kidnap her. There was just a frightening, disgusting looking chair, positioned in a way that will scare the soul out of your body. Was it really that intense? No, but I just thought I should hype you up a little. The last clip is where things get interesting. As she was sleeping, she woke up to some knocking sounds. She looked out the window to see if there was someone outside, and when she turned around, she screamed as if she saw the devil.
Hey, when you coming over?
I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I understand that. I can't just not leave out my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch in your house?
No, can you bring your lunch?
Pretty much.
No.
Dude, my fucking door just closed.
So the slam sound?
Yes. And it's locked. Just got locked out of my house.
Still in there?
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where's the dog?
Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there.
Well,
Hang on.
Anything rash? Baby? Hello? Oh, she's nudged us.
Luna! So I was walking around my property and I'm here by my pond. I mean, I've never gone to the other side of my pond before because it's always been too high. But I'm looking on the other side and it looks like there's a chair, like an old school chair. And it's kind of freaky and I kind of want to go see. But it's kind of down right now, so I'm going to see if I can not ruin my white shoes. Okay. Not ruin my white shoes and make it over there to explore. What freaks me out is that it's literally like pointing towards like this trail that I did not know existed. And then look at that. What the? What is that? I don't want to touch it. I have no idea what that is. It looks like something's living in it. Oh my god. But I grew up on scary movies and determination, so I'm gonna go look. All I found really is this like dried out creek, I think. It's pretty cool. That's about it. I don't really see much else besides that creepy chair in the entrance. Luna, come here. Sit, 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 sit. Come here. Can't see.
I have no idea if there was something there at the end or not, but according to her, she heard something growling at her. Girl, did you forget that you have an army of dogs? Caillou and the friends went to camp in the dark forest, but it didn't go well. Before you jump to conclusions, hold there for just a second, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. Are you sure that jump won't leave you with some bruises? So I said Caillou was going to camp with his friends, and since when does that kid go camping? Does he really have friends? Does he even exist? I thought he was just a cartoon show. I'm not talking about that Caillou. Our next guy, whom I named after that cartoon character, tells us about that freaking camp already. Okay, as they were trying to enjoy some time around the campfire, eating marshmallow and stuff, they heard some frightening screaming coming from the deep woods. They were like, "Be careful or you will burn it." Burn what? The marshmallow. You forgot already. So that was their reaction. That's what I assume. But after the screams didn't stop, maybe some girl is in need of help here, especially since these guys upload videos to TikTok, so it's the perfect time to have a kidnapping case to solve. The group went from Team Marshmallow and Fun Times for Ages to Team Hard Investigators with sailor mouths. I'm not over-exaggerating when I say the amount of F-words triggered me so much. So after investigating, what did they find? They found a Tesla. They found the most terrifying thing they could possibly imagine. What was it? Wait, let me check. Oh yeah, they found a puppet hanging from a tree. But after they analyzed the clip back at home, they also found the scary face of a demonic woman lurking behind the trees. But why wasn't it a man? I don't know, ask her.
That was a child screaming.
Joe, listen.
Or like a woman or something. That was a female screaming. Phil? Please, please, please. No. Oh my God, Phil, it sounds like somebody's being raped.
Dude, you have that person, man. It's probably fucking.
Phil, that sounds like some scary movie.
Dude, I have the biggest revolver ever, dude. That's fucking good.
Do it first.
That's probably. Dude, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, that sounds like some haunted ass, dude. What happened to the other steel target?
There's two.
One right there on the ground. On the ground.
What?
That right there. What is that?
Dude, that's not normal. No.
Please tell me you guys are me. Oh! No!
What's up, everyone? This is part 3. Sorry it took so long. I sent that video to one of my good friends and he brightened up the exposure and slowed it down, and then he sent it back to me. And I'm a little baffled about what I just saw. I originally I thought it was a barn owl or a mountain lion, as well as everyone else is saying in the comments. But now that I'm seeing this video that he slowed down and bumped up this exposure, I'm freaking out. Take a look at it right now. What's up, everyone? I wanted to give you guys a follow-up video, and I've been getting a lot of comments and messages asking if I'm okay. I'm totally fine, just a little scarred from that memory. But I wanted to mention to you guys that I have been experiencing some weird phenomenons around in the house. Like, 30 minutes ago, there was a chair that fell over downstairs, and when I went to go pick it up, there was this huge cold spot over it.
Maybe if they analyze the video a little more, they will find other things. Who knows? They may find some treasure hidden here or there. Moxley and the House of the Three Girls. Finally, something to stare at. Hold on there, champ. You won't see the three girls, unfortunately. Then why did you give me hope? Just to see you suffer. But I'm not the reason why they won't be presented in the next clip. It was their brother, that bastard. Did he try to prevent me from showing them? Did he point a gun to my head and say, I'm the Dark Knight? If he actually did that, I would never take him seriously. Even if he ended up shooting me, I would be laughing. This brother has done something even worse. Worse than that. Yes, he actually took the lives of his siblings all at once. He made a special offer that day, I guess. If that's the case, how does Moxley have the guts to go and give him a visit? Especially in the location where this house was built. It looks as if no human has even gotten close to it for decades. Did I mention how abandoned this house is? Which means this crime happened a long time ago. So Moxley goes all in to explore all the possible paranormal activities he can encounter to show the people the truth. But here is some truth, kids. I could barely understand what he was saying, and if I were there, I would have done the same as these ghosts. Why did they do it to him? But don't you want to know why I couldn't understand him? That's also a question worth asking. Basically, Mimu is British, and a heavy British, the cup of tea type. Anyway, back to the ghost. It started with some disembodied voices and some knocking sounds. Some footsteps could also be heard. But based on what we can understand from these voices, the ghost was trying to kick him out, but he just didn't listen. How terrifyingly disrespectful.
If there's anyone here, can you make yourself known? I feel on edge over there. Hello? Right, let's take a little walk around. Somebody just speak then. Hello? Could have sworn I heard a voice. There's a bin truck going past. What was that rustle? What the hell? If you're here, you want to speak, step forward and speak with me. And again, I'm not making this up. I'm hoping the camera's picking this up. It just sounded like a whisper, that male voice right behind me. I'm not too sure what it said, but it definitely said something then. Are you watching what I'm doing? Can you make a noise for me? That was you. Can you do it again? Ooh, and again. Go check. It's not too bad when you're in a group, because so you've got somebody to watch your back all the time. When you're on your own, you're just so vulnerable, whether it be... Hello? Like a shuffle. I say whether it be other people turning up. Somebody just talk then. What? Is there someone there? Oh, I just twited my ankle, my shin. Guys, I've not even pulled any equipment out yet. No, it is. I've heard whispers. I swear to God. Upstairs, somebody spoke to me right behind me, and then the same thing just happened just a second ago through this side. Can you repeat that last message? Hello? Take you guys with me for this. I heard a knock or a bang, and it was quite a big bang as well. Hello? Can you tell me your name? My name's Moxley.
Always.
What the hell? There's like a presence right behind me. I could feel it. It just all of a sudden just come all over me. Evil. Hello? That's got to be somebody here. The camera's got to pick that up. Somebody just shouted.
Look, when I'm at my friend's house and I hear his parents shouting randomly, even if I don't understand what they are saying, I know it's time to leave. That's how it used to be when I was a kid. Work less and enjoy life more. That may be the worst life advice you have ever heard. And it could only come from two types of people. Some super rich guy who sold everything to the devil to get to where he is and forgot that there is an afterlife. Or someone who's so lost in life that he thinks he knows better than all. But that wasn't an advice to begin with. That's the name of the channel that uploaded the extremely spooky, extremely scary video we have next. That sounds like it's about to give you some goosebumps, isn't that right? Not really. I just like to say stuff that makes no sense. The story is very basic. One dude in the deep woods approximately 12 miles south of Williams, Arizona, is a solo RV boondocker. What was he doing there? And how did I get his exact location? Asked the man who put out the video, but regarding his intentions for being there, he was camping, and while he was asleep, something woke him up, so the alarm finally did its job. I wasn't talking about that, you dummy. I meant something mysterious, something scary. Then he must have left the oven on by accident. Let me finish my sentence. He heard some loud screams. Wait, isn't that the same as the group from the previous clip? They were also camping in the woods. I guess they were all making the same sketch and had the same idea that day. I mean, it could just be a time twist or a coincidence that both of them had the same encounter with this terrifying event. But in John's case, after he tried to investigate, he heard some gunshots. He ran back to his RV, but the thing kept trying to get him. Maybe he just wanted some sugar.
Okay. I don't want to go out there. Okay.
Hello? Do you need help?
Need somebody out there.
What do you want?
I just heard that. I just heard the bay door open. Alright. I think he was under the bay door. Under where the doors at. But the alarm went off and I think it scared him off.
If you thought this was the ending, then you're completely wrong. The real ending is so scary that I had to trim it. I can't let my viewers see that horrible ending. And I mean horrible, literally. Tim is going to investigate a house in which he has encountered multiple paranormal activities before. That's it. Is that all I have for him? Let me check my notebook really quick. According to what I have here, he brought some creepy-looking doll with him. It was supposed to help him catch any ghostly spirits floating around, or maybe any dark energy. It has something to do with the ghosts, but instead of helping him, it played him. A doll played a human. How is that? I always knew it was the other way around. Well, as we saw before with these Russian investigators, anything is possible. Also, have you forgotten about the voodoo doll? It can tear someone apart. Now, let me explain how this doll played Tim. She just took him and started playing with him. In reality, it was playing peekaboo. It kept disappearing from its place and spawning in different areas of the house. I know it sounds unreal, but when you watch the video, you will actually see more unreal stuff, such as the closet door shaking without any strings or a guy hiding inside. You thought that was it. That was the scariest part. You fool, I haven't even shown my real power yet. Yes, buddy, and I think I'm about to reveal my true form now. That's what the villain is saying in the video I'm now watching. A sheep from hell came out of nowhere, walking across the room like a shape-shifting djinn. That last one was actually from the next video.
Так, продолжает регистрировать наличие паранормальной активности. Где кукла? Твою мать. Тут куклы нет. Откуда она здесь взялась? Кто ты? Она там. Твою ж мать. Да блин. Черт. Что это такое? Что это было? Это дьявол. Черт.
See how unreal that was? It really is amazing how haunted some of these houses are in that part of the world. It's as if they are living in a different dimension. Let's get real now. Is that the best he can do with that sheep? This may be one of the weakest videos he has done. Which brings me to you. You could become one of the weakest people alive if you don't subscribe and watch the next video on your screen.